Do you have a Kickstarter that you are looking really forward to? Well, tell me about it in the description because I would like to check them out too. There are so many Kickstarters coming this year that I have a hard time keeping track on all of them, but some of them I have actually had the pleasure to have here in my studio to make how to play videos for you. The first game I'm going to talk about today, I do not sadly have in the studio here, but I have had the pleasure to meet the designer several times, Rob. Kind man. Now, this game that they have designed and will drop on Kickstarter soon is called HE.R.o. This is where you are a freshly graduated hero in the ER. Because the people working in ERs pretty much are heroes. Not all heroes wear capes, right? In this game, you work at a quite chaotic, and it's your job to, well, treat the patients. And you can do this either in a competitive mode or a co-op mode, where you work together to get the patients treated. During your turns, you have three actions, and you can use these to move, you can use these to go into the library to get more education about the diseases or treatments that you need to learn. In the library, you will get permanent benefits that you can use in the game to treat your patients. But you can also go into something that is called the call room. And this is where you can get some sleep. And you need sleep because you need to get pillows in this game. In the end of the game, if you have 6 pillows, well, you are considered to be well rested and actually being able to tell your boss about what happened during the night. But every time you mess up, you get chaos tokens. These chaos tokens will mess up your game quite a bit. Because at the end of the game, if you have 6 pillows, these chaos tokens will withdraw your hero points. And if you do not have enough hero points, well, you might be the loser of the game. In every game, you can of course use your fellow players' knowledge that they have to treat patients as well. But if you treat a patient in a room while another player is there, they will also get hero points because, well, they're just standing in the room and they are actually freeloaders getting scores on you. This is of course in the competitive game. If you play co-op, it will be a little bit different. The artwork in this game is anime quite cool, and there's a lot of color in this game. There's also a lot of funny small little jokes, a lot of funny little injuries, a lot of small funny weird diseases that you need to treat. And no game is kind of the same because you always have different things you need to do, different things you need to resolve, and different things that you need to make work during your shift to actually get your sleep, get your knowledge, and treat your patient. This game is kind of stressful, kind of chaotic, but it is a lot of fun and it's not that hard to learn. If you want to know more about that game, I have actually made a how to play video on it, so check it out in my channel. The next game we have here is Vendel To Viking. This is a game from HE.R.o Game Design. This is a prequel to the almighty PAX Viking. In this game, we are in the Vendel era of Sweden. This era lasts about 250 years. And just like pretty much all games from HE.R.o Game Designs, this game is historical accurate. Meaning that the timelines that you will see, the information on the cards, the people, well, the historic happenings, the things that goes on the different ventures and everything have actually happened in either legends or real life of the Vendel era. In this game, the players have something that is called family members. These family members are used to do your action. Each player has 3 basic actions. You can choose to journey out on the map to discover new ventures and new locations. You can also choose to invest in formidables. These are people that you will get into your family trees. In that way, you can unlock achievements. These achievements will give you scores in the end of the game. But also, when you get the formidables, you get to unlock new family members or more money. You can also unlock missions that you can complete at the end of the game to also get more scores. Then we have the activate actions, where you activate one of the ventures out on the map. And there are many ventures in this game, and there are many different actions on these ventures. And that's where this game gets hard, because the game is not that hard to learn. But to master it, man, you need to plan, because you have the actions that I just told you, the three basic actions, you have the venture actions, but each of these little family members have actions of their own, meaning that you have a lot of different ways of you to making moves, make different combinations, unlock achievements, unlock points, and there are a lot of things to keep in mind when playing this game. You also have double-sided player boards in this game. One is asymmetrical and one where everything is the same. On the one where everything is the same, well, you of course have the same family tree, with the same kind of missions in the middle. But on the other side, each player also have a special ability, and they also have the ability to choose any mission they would like to. Meaning that if some player wants to only play the standard missions, they can choose to do that. But if another player wants to do only the hard missions to get maybe more scores, or maybe totally fail, they can choose to do that as well. This is quite a cool little feature. Again, with all Ion Game Design's game, the artwork is just brilliant. I mean, I only have the prototype here, but the artwork is really good. You can already feel the quality that will be in the end game. There's also a solo version in this game where you play against Vendel, of course. This is an AI that will do different actions, and you will have to do your actions to try to actually win the game. I have not tried the solo version yet, but man, I really want to do that because I liked it quite a lot. I have done a how to play video on this that you can see on my channel. It will be up really soon, so go in and check that out. I've also done a how to play on PAX Viking back in the days, and I quite like PAX Viking. PAX Viking is a cool, beautiful, well-made game, but I like this one a little bit more. The different actions you have here, the different ways to move around, the different things that you can do to get scores. And also, you have a cool mechanic in the market itself. In the market, you can actually move the different formidables in different ways to mess up the game for other players when you are going to refill the market. You refill from the top, but if you take a card at the bottom, you can slide the other cards down or to the sides to mess up the value on the formidables for other players, which is almost like a little puzzle game itself. If you want to know more about PAX Viking, well, check out the links down in the description. Check out my how to play video. This is out on Kickstarter quite soon. That was the two games I wanted to tell you more about this week. There will probably be a little bit more videos like this whenever I have the time, because I do not have all the time in the world to do this, unfortunately. If there are games that you would like to tell me about them down in the comments, and I will definitely check them out. Until next week, people, please keep on spreading that board gaming love I know you all have.